Sugar beets processing is an important technological operation when obtaining sugar. Usually, the process of sugar obtaining includes beets clearing from soil residuals, cutting beet shavings, production of beetroot juice by diffusion method, juice purification using reagents, juice thickening and its filtration, increasing the sugar content in the resulting syrup, cooking sugar syrup under vacuum to obtain Vitaliy processing in a centrifuge to separate sugar crystal, whitening of the obtained sugar by washing with hot water, drying, cooling and packing the sugar. As a result of these processes, such a byproduct as pulp is formed, that is sugar beet pulp, from which useful substances have been extracted. Pulp cannot simply be thrown away or left in the fields, as it can lead to a disruption of the ecosystem integrity, which will take several years to restore. One of the ways of efficient use of pulp is the extraction of pectin from it, a substance that is actively consumed by the confectionery industry and medicine. Currently, the technology of pectin obtaining, which consists of 3 consecutive stages, has been developed. 1. Pectin extraction. 2. Precipitation of pectin from the obtained extract. 3. Pectin drying and purification from impurities. At the same time, the amount of pectin obtained from beet pulp directly depends on the technology and equipment used for this purpose. Globcore has developed innovative pectin yield increasing technology from sugar industry waste, in particular, from beet pulp. This technology is implemented with the help of devices of a vortex layer of ferromagnetic particles, which are used for pre-treatment of beet pulp. Structurally, the vortex layer device is an inductor for creating a rotating electromagnetic field, in which a working chamber made of non-magnetic material is placed. Ferromagnetic particles, which resemble needles in shape, are poured into this chamber. When voltage is applied to the inductor winding, ferromagnetic particles are set in motion by an electromagnetic field, while the trajectories of movement are quite complex, because the particles are constantly in contact with each other, with the walls of the working chamber and with particles of beet pulp. A number of factors and phenomena occur in the working chamber, which have a favorable effect on the substance being processed. These are the influence of a rotating electromagnetic field, direct contact of ferromagnetic particles with pulp, high local pressures, acoustic vibrations, magnetostriction. As a result, simultaneous intensive mixing and grinding of the product occurs. In most cases, a few seconds or tens of seconds are enough to obtain a positive effect, while in other shredders and activators similar processes last tens of minutes or hours. Pre-treatment of granulated beet pulp with a moisture content of 11% for only 15 seconds in its sequential processing into pectin according to the scheme acid hydrolysis, filtration, concentration of the solution, separation and drying allows to increase the yield of pectin by 28.5% in comparison with pulp that does not was pre-treated in a vortex layer apparatus and processed according to the same scheme. The obtained results allow us to put forward another hypothesis, according to which the vortex layer devices can also be used in the process of obtaining syrup from sugar beets to increase the sugar yield by 10 to 20%. Achieving such an effect is possible due to the complete destruction of plant cells and a more efficient extraction process. And what reserves do you see for increasing the output of pectin from sugar industry waste? Share your experience in the comments. You can find additional information about vortex layer devices by following the link in the first comment or at www.globcore.com.